Welcome to the great adventurers of old time radio from Boise, Idaho. This is your host, Adam Graham. In a moment, we are going to take a look at Buck Rogers in the 25th century. But first, I do want to encourage you, if you are enjoying the podcast, please follow us using your favorite podcast software. And we have a special guest with us today. Joining me today is Alan Liska of Green Archer Comics. Alan's a longtime listener to our podcast, and we promoted his Johnny Dollar comic on the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio a year or so back. He's also the co-author of the recent released comic book, Buck Rogers versus the Cyberlords, based on the original Philip Nolan Francis novellas. It is available at greenarcher.io. Alan, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me on. As a longtime listener, this is like a dream come true for me. I'm really excited to be here.
Well, thank you so much. Now, we've just finished up Flash Gordon, but as I mentioned at the start of that series, Buck Rogers actually predated Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon was kind of created as a competitor to Buck Rogers. So could you talk a little bit about the origins of Buck Rogers in comics and literature?
Sure. So as you said, Buck Rogers started off as a novella. There were actually two parts to it, Armageddon 2419 and then The Air Lords of Han. And those were published in 1928 by Philip Francis Nolan. This was incredibly popular. There was a lot of modern tech in there, things that didn't exist and are just now coming around. Like he talked about drone warfare and video conferencing and all kinds of cool things like that. And very quickly, people behind Universal Syndicate decided they needed his characters for a comic strip. The only thing they wanted to do was change his name because in the original story, he was William Rogers. They wanted to name him Buck because that just sounded more American, I guess. And so they switched his name to Buck in the comics, which appeared in 1929 and was an instant success. In fact, during the Great Depression, many people kept their daily newspaper subscription specifically because they wanted to know what was going to happen at Buck Rogers, the next day.
Buck Rogers' influence continued over to radio, but we don't actually have the serial which was so influential. It was a major milestone in juvenile serials running from 1932 to 1936 for 3 or 4 times a week with Curtis Arnell and later Matt Crowley as Rogers. And that was a very long run for a primetime science fiction serial. But we don't have any episodes of that one. What we have comes almost exclusively from a 3 times a week serial that ran for 3 months from April to July 1939. It was launched at the same time as the Buck Rogers film serial, so it may have been trying to capitalize on that. Jack Johnstone, who produced the original program, brought it back with most of the original cast. The big exception is Carl Frank, who's probably best remembered as an announcer and soap opera star, played Buck Rogers. Adela Ronson played Wilma Deering, and Edgar Stehli played Dr. Huer, the scientist, as he had in previous runs. We're going to be playing the serial The Mechanical Mole, and it's a bit of an unusual situation. While it's labeled on various sites as a complete story, and it does have an ending, it's missing quite a bit from its middle. I'd probably not play it under most circumstances, but it's our only chance at a Buck Rogers story. The only major bit of the series that's available otherwise is the first 12 episodes, which sets up a lot of stuff, but pays off nothing. So that would be a somewhat frustrating listening experience. So this week, we'll talk about the first 4 episodes of the serial, which were back-to-back, likely sometime in May of 19 39. So here is the Mechanical Mole, episodes 1 through 4.
Buck Rogers in the 25th century. And the shower of silver dollars from Popsicle Pete's money box. Buck Rogers, the amazing young fellow who was born right here in our own 20th century, but who was held in a state of suspended animation for 500 years. And now he's living in the highly mechanized and super scientific world of the 25th century. In company with Lieutenant Wilma Deering, a girl soldier, and Dr. Huer, the greatest scientist who ever lived, his life is one thrilling adventure after another. For just recently, they flew their rocket-powered spaceship to the far-off planet Jupiter to run down Killer Kane and Adela, arch criminals of interplanetary space. But now they're back on Earth again. And our story opens in the weird and wonderful laboratory of Dr. Huer at Niagara, the capital of 25th century America. We find the old scientist alone, working feverishly over a mass of strange diagrams and complicated formulas that cover the top of his desk. Let's join him there. Here we go, 500 years into the future.
Heat output times the square of the lens radius times pi equals... I've got it.
Hello, Doctor.
Wilma, look. I've worked out the heat radiation formula for the mechanical mole.
Mechanical mole?
Here, let me at that subcosmic radio unit.
But what under the sun is...
Excuse me, Wilma. Calling Factory B18. Factory B18.
Factory B18,
Rankin, this is Dr. Huer.
Oh, yes, Doctor.
Set the radial heat controls exactly as I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Number 1 at 33 degrees, 4 minutes right. Number 2 at 7 degrees, 17 minutes right. Number 3 at 9 degrees, 9 minutes left.
Yes, sir.
Do it immediately. We'll take the mole on a test run just as soon as we can get over there.
Yes, sir.
Signing off.
Well, now, Doctor.
Where's Buck, Wilma?
Why, he's out making a trial flight in the new super rocket ship you developed just after we got back from Jupiter.
Oh.
But what is a mechanical mole?
Well, then wait. We want him in on the test run of the mechanical mole, too. Central Radio Bureau? Dr. Huer calling Central Radio Bureau.
Mechanical mole, did you say?
Central Radio Bureau, Stratton speaking.
Oh, Dr. Huer, Stratton. Do you know where I can reach Captain Buck Rogers?
Oh, he's making a test flight, Doctor, in the new interplanetary rocket.
Yes, I know. But where is he?
Well, last reported about 17 points west of the moon.
Oh.
Flying a course in the general direction of Saturn.
Well, then use a subcosmic power beam to contact him immediately. Ask him to join us at the spaceport just as soon as he can get back to Earth. Hangar number 4.
Oh, the experimental hangar.
That's right. And radio Sergeant Carlborg out there that we're coming. Tell him to have everything ready for us.
I'll call them both right away, sir.
Thank you. Signing off.
Starting.
Did you come over here in a rocket-powered air roadster, Wilma?
Well, yes, Doctor, I did.
Fine. We'll use it to fly out to the spaceport. Come along.
But I don't understand. All this talk about a mechanical mole and heat radiation formulae
Wilma, we're about to embark on the most amazing scientific venture we've ever attempted.
Oh, really?
Come along now. I'll tell you about it on the way over. Oh, good. Your rocket roadster is the enclosed model.
Yeah, it keeps my hair from getting blown all over the place.
But you're wearing a flying helmet.
Well, that's as good an excuse as any.
Here now. Get in.
Want me to take the controls?
If you like. All ready.
Then here we go. These little things certainly make a quick takeoff, don't they?
Well, don't spare the power. The sooner we get over there, the sooner we'll be able to start out in a mechanical mole.
Well, tell me about it. What is it? What's it for? What's it do?
Look, Wilma, for years we've devoted all our time and effort to exploring the vast reaches of outer space. Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, even far off Pluto.
Yes, and we've had some mighty interesting times on those planets.
Yes, but as a result of the fascination of interplanetary exploration, we have utterly neglected the very world we live on, Earth.
Yes, I guess so. But now, what has that got to do with...
A few elementary facts we do know. Seismographs, instruments that measure shocks and vibration in the Earth, have indicated that it has a central core some 4,000 miles in diameter, composed, in all probability, of the heavier elements like iron, nickel, platinum, and radium.
Only, of course, they're liquefied.
What?
Awfully hot in the center of the Earth, isn't it?
The temperature is probably in thousands of degrees.
Well, then, the elements you mentioned must be liquefied.
No. Although that temperature is far higher than that at which any known substances could be ordinarily used and remain solid, the enormous pressure is undoubtedly sufficient to keep it from melting.
Some pressure.
Well, normal atmospheric pressure, that which surrounds us all the time, is a little over 14 pounds per square inch.
Yes, I know.
But the pressure at the core of the Earth is estimated at about 3 million atmospheres.
Good night. But now, Doctor...
Now, of course, we know that most of the Earth's land surface is covered with a layer of sedimentary rock. Particles of rock and sand that were spread about by water following the Ice Age, and then settled and stuck together.
Yeah?
Now, geologists agree that a widespread granitic layer extends well under all the continents. Other common minerals are shales and sandstone and basalt in such forms as diorite and gabbro and ecrogite and pachyllite.
What? Oh, now listen, Doctor. You're just trying to mix me all up and change the subject. I want to know about the mechanical mole.
Well, then watch your navigation and swing us round.
Huh?
Directly below us, there at the spaceport.
Oh. Great day, that thing?
Yes.
Why, it looks like a big, long metal sausage.
It's made of flexo-impervium, the toughest and most flexible metal known to us.
That huge lens at the end of it. And those little fins sticking out all over the sides.
A thermic radiation projector. A heat ray.
Oh.
And the fins shield a system of non-recoil energy projectors.
But what is it for? What does it do?
Well, what's the controls? We're heading straight down at it.
I'm sorry. It's such a strange-looking thing. And look at all the people gaping at it from that barrier that's strung around.
Well, land us there in the open space between it and the hangar.
Okay.
You see, there's Sergeant Carlborg waiting for us.
Yes, sir. I'm cutting the power. Now we'll coast down.
We're dropping pretty fast, Wilma.
Then I'll use some reverse power to land us without a bump. Now, let's get out so I can find out what this mechanical mole is all about.
Dr. Huer, sir.
Hello, Carlborg.
Hello there.
And Lieutenant Wilma. Well, I might have known you'd be coming along on this experimental trip, miss.
Well, now I know that the mechanical mole is capable of making some kind of a trip anyway.
Been having quite a time keeping the crowds back of the fence, Doctor. They all want to have a look at her.
I thought you were going to keep it in the hangar, Carlborg. Not the sort of machine that should be around where people can get at it or into it.
All my men are keeping them all at a safe distance. You see, Mr. Rankin from the factory brought it out here to make some adjustments on it.
Oh, then he's already been here.
Yes, sir. Left just a minute ago.
Fine. That means we can start out in the mechanical mole without delay.
Well, what about Buff, Doctor?
Oh, of course. It's funny that he isn't here. I told him to come out and make himself at home in the mole whenever he... Carlborg.
Yes, sir?
We were expecting Captain Rogers to meet us here.
I haven't so hide or hair, Captain Rogers, Doctor, since the day you three took off for Jupiter, when you went after Killer Kane.
Well, I expect there's nothing we can do but wait for him. And while we're waiting, Wilma, I'll take you into the control room with this machine and explain to you how it works.
At last I'm going to find out what it's all about.
And Carlborg.
Yes, sir?
You better have your men clear a long path for us in the general direction of the city. We don't want the withering heat from the thermic radiation projector to hurt anyone when we start up.
Yes, sir. Do it right away, sir.
The rocket roast to be all right here next to the hangar?
Yes.
And come on, let's get into this big machine.
No, wait a minute. There's the radio call signal inside the hangar office.
Oh, let Carlborg take it.
He's moving the crowd back. Only take a second to answer it, maybe Buck. Here now.
Calling Buck Rogers. Center Radio Bureau calling Captain Buck Rogers. Calling Captain Buck Rogers.
Hello?
Urgent message for Captain Rogers from the office of the President of America.
Oh, well, Captain Rogers isn't here, but I am expecting him any minute.
Dr. Huer?
Yes.
This is Stratton speaking.
Oh, Stratton.
I'm sure it'll be all right for you to relay this message to the captain, sir. Besides, you ought to know about it.
What is it?
Well, it reads as follows. Killer Kane and Adela have escaped.
What?
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Then tell the President we'll drop everything to get on their trail immediately.
No, wait, sir. You'd better hear the rest of this.
Well, all right, go ahead.
Killer Kane and Adela have escaped from the emergency prison where they were placed to await transfer to the city prison.
Yes.
A clever trick made it possible for them to get a 24-hour start in the rocket plane you used for the Jupiter expedition.
The fastest ship in the universe.
Entire Space Patrol fleet has been unable to pick up that ship's rocket trail. Apparently, there's nothing we can do but wait until the two criminals show up again. Urge, however, that you keep constantly on guard against Kane and Adela's reappearance. End of message.
All right, Stratton. Thank you.
Doctor, what can we do?
Nothing, Wilma, except what the President suggests. Wait for them to show up again.
I know, Doctor, but Do you suppose they really did leave Earth in that ship of ours?
Why, what do you mean?
They might have just sent it flying alone by the automatic controls as a trick.
Possibly. To throw us off that trail.
Crowds all move back, Doctor, and you can... Say, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Come along, Wilma. We'll board the mechanical mole.
Yes, sir.
Right this way. Crowd's mighty anxious to see that big machine get started, Doctor.
Are they?
Yes, sir. You'll catch it. Hey, look. Look, it's moving.
You're right. And the heat ray, the nose of it, it's starting to glow.
Doctor, Killer Kane and Adela.
You're right. And with that heat ray, the lives of all these people out here are in danger.
And Kane and Adela won't hesitate to use it.
It's moving over toward the crowd of people right now. Come on, we've got to stop it.
Stop it? How?
Then what can we do?
Get those people away from here. Come on, get them away.
Now look, the heat ray is off now.
And the mole is started back toward the middle of the field.
Killer Kane and Adela at the controls. It won't stay away from that crowd for long. If only Buck were here.
Yes, sir. Captain Rogers would find a way to stop that thing.
Wait. Carbog.
Yes, sir.
Come with me quick. Back to the main rocket ship hangar.
What for, Doctor?
Oh, don't waste time talking. Come along.
Yes, sir.
Wilma. Yes? Get to the radio unit in this hangar. Call for the rocket control fleet. Have them assemble at 1,000 feet directly above this field.
Yes, sir, right away.
Look. The mole is just going around in a circle out there.
Yes, but it may not do it for long. You've got a Y-12 space fighter in this main hangar, haven't you?
3 or 4 of them. But the RF-13s carry bigger disintegrators.
No, I want the Y-12 for its black ray.
Black ray?
Yes. We'll climb up above it and cover that mechanical mole with utter darkness. Then the men in the space fleet can hold it in position with non-recoil energy projectors.
Then what?
Here. Now, here's the hangar. Pull the switch to open the big sliding doors so we can get the ship out.
Right over here, Doctor.
That's it. And here's the Y-12 just waiting for us.
Here, Doctor. I'll open that metal door for you.
I've got it. Get in, quick.
Yes, sir. Only I wonder if Kane and Adela have started that mechanical mole charging the people again.
Carbog, get in here.
Yes, sir.
Now, here we go. Well, I hope some of the space fleet is on its way over.
Wow! We'll smash into the top of the hangar door. Hey, but look!
Yes, I see. The mole is standing still down there.
Yes, sir. The people are starting to move closer to it again.
Oh, we've got to stop that. I'll call Wilma down there at the other hangar.
It's no use, Doctor. She's down there on the field again. Too far away to hear the call.
Well, then perhaps she'll tell your men to keep that car back.
Oh, wait. Here they come, sir.
What?
The rocket fleet.
Oh, good. Rocket fleet attention. Rocket fleet attention.
Captain Wilson speaking, Dr. Huer. Rocket fleet standing by.
Yes, sir. They're in a big circle right above us. Must be 8 or 10 of them ships.
Good. Wilson, I want you to keep the circle you formed directly above the big machine you see down there on the flying field.
Aye, sir.
I'm going to shoot down a black ray to envelop that machine in darkness. And I want your ships to send down paralysis rays on with full power behind them. I'll give you the order.
Must be Kane and Adela in the mechanical mole.
Oh, then you know about their escape?
Yes, sir. The rest of the rocket fleet is out in space trying to pick up their trail.
The reason your ships will have to use all available power behind the paralysis rays is because the mole has an elasto-impervium hull.
Will the rays penetrate that at all?
Only a tremendous concentration of them. Even then, they may take some time to penetrate. That's why I'll cover the mole with a black ray to discourage its moving around.
We're all ready, Dr. Huer. My pilot's been in contact with the other ships on a separate wavelength.
Good. Here goes the black ray. Hang on, Carbog.
Right, sir.
Careful. Careful. There's Wilma down there. It might blind her. Stumble into the path of the mechanical mole.
No. Look. Now she's running over toward the hangar.
Perhaps away from the mole.
It's not moving out of the black ray, but she's certainly in a hurry.
Never mind that now. Wilson. Hello, Wilson.
Standing by for orders, Doctor.
Have you got full power behind the paralysis rays?
Yes, sir.
Then have the men in your ship turn them on.
Right, sir. Order for all ships.
It may take a few minutes, Carbog, but the high concentration of those rays is bound to get through that hull down there enough to be effective.
I should think so. Coming from the wall and control ships.
Now, cut off the black ray a moment so we can see the mole again. And let the fleet men check on their aim with the paralysis rays.
Now?
Now.
Hey, look.
Yes, I see. Kane and Adela found out how to make the mechanical mole drill its way down into the earth.
By using the heat ray on the front of it.
Yes. They'll get out of range of the fleet's paralysis rays.
Underground.
Exactly. There's only one thing to do. Captain Wilson. Calling Captain Wilson.
I see, Doctor. It's going into the ground. Our paralysis rays won't be able to
Wilson,
affect...
have your ship drop down to 100 feet in their present circle formation.
Yes?
Instead of paralysis rays, they're to use force rays, non-recoil energy projectors. That will keep the mole from moving any further.
Even down there under the ground?
Even under the ground. Do it now.
Right, sir.
And what about us, Doctor?
We've covered with our heat ray.
You didn't break them in there.
No, the hull of the mole is too well insulated against heat. But it will melt the ground around it.
I see. Then you let the ground re-harden around it.
Exactly, that's right. They'll be locked tightly in a huge area of solidified rock. Here goes the heat ray.
Doing it. The cloud's melting away. There's a regular pool of it, with a mole right in the middle.
Exactly. And now, in a minute or two, it'll harden. We've trapped them, Cowbog.
The whole fleet is holding them right there to the force rays.
And they won't need it for long. See all that steam?
Yes.
An underground stream that'll cool the ground and harden it quickly.
Then they're trapped, all right. How are we ever going to get Kane or Adela out of there?
Well, we'll think of that later. The main thing now is that we have them.
Dr. Huer, calling Dr. Huer.
Oh, that's why she was running to the hangar to call you.
Calling Dr. Huer.
Yes, Wilma.
The mole, the mechanical mole.
Completely trapped, Wilma, in solid rock.
But can't you hit it, Doctor? Helpless. He'll suffocate.
But in the mechanical mole...
Yes, sir, he got there before we did. Climbed into the mole with Captain Rankin, while Cowboy was taking a radio call in the hangar.
No wonder I didn't see him.
Then we thought it was Kane and Adela.
Trying desperately to contact you by radio. Just heard your orders to the space fleet.
Well, then why didn't I hear him?
The receiver on this ship is tuned to the general utilities house.
Oh, and the mole got ultra short range.
You've got to help him now, quick. He's suffocating.
Suffocating?
Talk to him, Doctor, and do something to get him out of there.
All right.
Here, I'll adjust this receiver and pick up the mole now.
Thank you. Buck. Hello, Buck.
Hi, Doctor. Get me out of here, will you?
Yes.
When that black ray hit down this way, I banged in the control board. Wrecked the air conditioning controls and all the light controls, too. Now, there's not much air left in this small control cabin, so as you can...
Buck, turn on the thermic radiation projector in the nose of the mole. That'll let you melt your way back to the surface.
I don't dare try it.
Why?
I can't see a thing in this darkness, and I might wreck the whole works and me with it.
Well, then listen, Doctor. Buck.
Yes, sir?
The inertron control. The inertron lifting unit.
I don't know where it is.
The lever is under the left side of your control seat. Lift it upward.
Right.
Doctor, what good will that do? Can't you hear him? He can't last much longer.
Now, Buck.
Doctor!
Buck Rogers.
No air, Doctor. It's got him.
Dr. Huey, he'll die down there.
Wait, Wilma, wait.
What are you going to do?
I don't know
You've
yet.
got to get him out of there.
Wait. Wilson. Captain Wilson.
Yes, sir. I've heard it all.
We've got to melt that ground again.
Right.
When we melt that ground, you push the mole out with our force ray. Cowboy, take the ship control. Yes, sir.
Dr. Huey, can't you do
Right
something?
away, Wilma.
It may be too late. Don't you understand? Buck is suffocating down
Full
there.
power, Cowboy. Wait down there. I'll work the force ray.
Right, sir. Full power.
That's it. Now the force ray. Ground comes again. We're pushing the mole back up to the surface.
I'll bring us right down to China.
Yes, that's now.
Here we go. We're landed, sir.
Now, quick. That crowbar there on the wall.
Crowbar?
All right. I have it. Out here. This metal door.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We pushed them all right back on top of solid ground again. It's all around here, too.
Oh, never mind that. Help me pry open the door of the mechanical mole.
Yes, sir.
Doctor, he opens from the outside. Can you save him?
Help us. Quick.
But I will.
Now, pull.
He's open.
Buck, are you all right?
Hey, keep that power
Buck.
Hi, folks.
Water. Get some water. Get a healing ray.
Cowboy, there's a healing ray in the hangar number 3.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, Buck. I never thought we'd get you out of there alive.
I'm all right. Well, thank you. Just needed some air. A little fresh air.
Oh, Buck, I was afraid that...
Well, Doctor?
Yes, but
He works. When do we start for the center of the earth?
You know, there's nothing supernatural or mystic about Buck. He's just an ordinary, normal human being who keeps his wits about him. But he certainly manages to get into one thrilling adventure after another. Right now, he and Wilma and Dr. Huer are getting ready to start on an expedition toward the center of the earth in a huge machine called the mechanical mole. They're standing beside it on the landing field of the great municipal spaceport in Niagara, capital of 25th century America. Well, let's join them. Here we go, 500 years into the future.
Oh, what's holding us up, Dr. Huer? I thought we were going to get started on our trip underground just as soon as we got out here.
Sergeant Karlborg is bringing some weapons and scientific equipment over from the main rocket ship hangar.
Weapons?
Yes, Doctor. What possible use for weapons can we have deep under the earth?
Well, you never can tell. We've got to be prepared for everything. Karlborg is also bringing instruments that will enable us to analyze whatever sort of ground we run into down there. Also a gas analyzer.
What's that for?
I shouldn't be at all surprised if we'd run into some great open spaces miles below. Gas or air pockets.
Gas pockets, anyway. Sources for the natural gas we use here on the surface.
Exactly.
I see. But now explain this machine to me, will you? All I can tell from seeing it here is that it looks like a huge metal sausage.
Well, it's made of flexo-impervium, Wilma. The toughest flexible metal known.
But how does it work? How does it dig its way into the ground?
It melts its way down, Wilma, with the help of a thermic radiation projector. The heat from it will liquefy anything in its path. Rocks, stones, gravel, almost instantaneously.
Some heat.
Yes. The banks of non-recoil energy projectors that are spaced all around the outside of the hull will push the mold forward through the melted ground.
Will we be able to see anything through the big metallo-glass windows there in front?
Oh, yes, indeed.
And are they really thick enough?
Well, there won't be much strain on them, Wilma, because the force rays will keep pushing the melted dirt away from them all the time.
Oh. Well, now how about getting into the control cabin so I can see how to operate it?
All right. Notice that this metal door arrangement is rather complicated in order to permit entrance through 3 separate hulls. Here now. There.
Why 3 hulls, Doctor?
For protection against the extreme temperatures we may encounter.
Right. Doctor, didn't you say that the temperature will increase about 1 degree for every 53 feet we go down?
Yes, that's the generally accepted figure. One of the many things we'll be able to check on.
There isn't much room in this control cabin. Seems to me that in a machine 50 or 60 feet long...
Power units for the non-recoil energy projectors and thermic radiation projector.
Huh?
Complete air conditioning and pressure equalizing system. Storage cabinets for all the scientific equipment. They all take a lot of room, Wilma.
Oh, sure. But now, why these straps on the control seats?
To enable us to stay in them regardless of the angle at which we're ascending or descending.
And precious use. What do we ever use these for?
Exploring any open spaces there may be down below.
Note the instrument panel here, Wilma. Pressure gauge, depth gauge, temperature, side
Huer! Captain Rogers.
Yes?
Got the other equipment, Karlborg?
Yes, sir. Right here, sir.
Good.
Listen.
What's the matter?
A spy. My men just caught a spy over there by the main hangar.
What's this?
He has a telemagnetic recorder.
You mean one of those cameras for recording pictures on a sensitized wire?
Yes, sir.
Well, who is he? What's he look like?
Well, he looks just like a perfectly respectable Martian tourist, Captain.
A Martian?
But he wouldn't say why he was so anxious to take pictures, so I had the boys hold on to him.
Why, that old rascal Black Barney.
Barney? What's he got to do with it?
Did you tell her about that, Bud?
No, I guess it slipped my mind.
Well, then tell me now.
Well, Dr. Huer first got to thinking about this mechanical mole up on Jupiter, where Barney helped us capture Kane and Adela.
Yeah?
And he told Barney about his plan. Well, you know Black Barney.
Sure. He decided he'd have to build one, too.
Right. Told Dr. Huer that the minute he got back to Mars, he'd begin construction of it. Provided Dr. Huer would tell him how to get started with it.
No, I just joshed him a little, Wilma. I told him that if he wanted to know how I was going to build the mole, he'd have to find out for himself. And that I'd do everything possible to keep him from finding out.
Then he sent the man with the camera.
Sure, and he isn't the first spy who's been around.
Well, I wonder if Barney's making any progress with his mechanical mole.
Oh, apparently, yes. Our president attended a meeting of the Council on Interplanetary Affairs there on Mars not long ago, and Barney said he was not only building the biggest and most powerful mole in the universe, but that he'd have it in operation before we'd finish with this.
Good old Barney. Leave it to him.
Yes.
Well, then, I guess this spy ain't as serious as I thought.
Look, I'll tell you what you do, Carver.
Yes, Captain.
Do you still have that little dog of yours, the one you call Tag-Along?
I sure do, Captain. Why, he's the finest mixed-breed thoroughbred.
Well, where is this Martian's camera?
Why, right in my office at the main rocket ship hangar.
Well, then, you get hold of your dog and expose the whole reel of sensitized wire in the camera on Tag-Along digging holes in the ground.
You mean it, sir?
Yep. Then send the man and his camera back to Mars.
Okay, Captain, whatever you say.
If Barney wants pictures of a mechanical mole, we'll see that he gets them.
That's terrific.
Well, now, let's close this metal door. these metal doors and get underway.
All right. Sergeant, we'll be in touch with you by radio from time to time. And please radio the president's office that we've started.
Yes, sir, Doctor. And be careful way down there, will you, please?
Careful?
Yes, sir. You folks are starting out in this contraption just as calm as if you were flying a rocket ship out into space.
Well.
But I'd be sort of scared.
Oh, what's there to be scared about, Carlborg?
I don't know, but be careful anyways, will you, please?
Yes, we will. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Carlborg.
Bye, Carlborg. Now, to travel on the surface, of course, we just use the power of the non-recoil energy projector, like this.
Say, we're moving right along.
Yes, sir. There's plenty of power in this thing.
Well, we'll need it when we start going down into the ground. Suppose I turn on the thermic radiation projector and head us down at about a 20-degree angle.
Okay by me.
Me too.
Well, then here we go.
Boy, that heat ray really does a job.
Just say so.
Turns the ground into a boiling liquid.
I'll bet the heat from it can be felt for hundreds of feet around.
What?
I bet the heat from it can be felt for hundreds of feet around.
What did you say?
I said it's hot out there. Oh.
Lady, you certainly have a powerful pair. Hey, wait, Doctor.
I'll just cut off the power box. And you see this gauge? We're down over 100 feet.
What's that noise?
Sounds like steam blowing off. Something wrong in the power compartment?
No, Wilma. We've run into a stratum of water sand, that's all.
Oh.
The heat rays turn the water into steam.
No telling what we may run into down here, is there?
No.
Really kind of risky, isn't it?
Rather go back and let Dr. Huer and me finish the trip?
Not on your life.
Well, here we go again. Now, somewhere down here, according to soundings taken on the surface...
Yeah?
There's a deep... Look through the metallo-glass window.
Yes, Doctor?
The color of the melted stuff out there indicates we're right in the middle of it now.
In the middle of what, sir?
A deep layer of solid granite.
We're going through solid granite.
That's right, Wilma. And with no effort at all.
No, sir, Doctor.
What?
According to this gauge here, we're stopped.
Stop?
Yes, sir. We haven't moved for the last 10 or 15 seconds.
Now, wait a minute.
Don't you see, Doctor?
Oh, you're right, Buck. We didn't move an inch.
Then back us out, Doctor. Back us up to the surface again.
I can't, Wilma. This machine can't move backwards.
What?
But I don't understand why a little granite should hold us this way.
When we turned off the heat ray, Doctor, it solidified around our hull.
Yes, you're right.
Well, can we get free again?
Give that heat ray all she'll take, Doctor.
Yes.
More heat. We haven't begun to move yet.
There now. It's on full.
Direct the heat back alongside our hull.
Yes, Buck. There now.
We're still not moving.
There we are. Now we're moving again.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
You see, it was necessary to melt down all the granite that had solidified around our hull.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen again. I don't mind telling you I was worried for a minute then.
Well, we're moving along now, all right. Really making time.
Yes. I doubt, Wilma, if we'll run into any strait as hard as that again.
Oh, I hope not. How far down are we now?
Must be several hundred feet, Wilma.
Yes, sir, because we're certainly traveling. Ground down here must be sort of loosely put together.
Perhaps we're in an air pocket of some sort. The depth gauge...
Say, look.
Yes?
The heat ray usually shows red out there. Now there are a lot of little bluish puffs of flame.
Buck's right. They shoot out like long blue ribbons. Air pocket, did you say?
Oh, sir, we're running into a gas pocket.
Gas?
Why, yes.
But what if it all catches fire?
Yes, sir, if there's oxygen present down
The
here.
heat ray will be like a match inside a big gas tank.
You're right.
Look, blue flames all around us.
Gas pocket's going to explode.
Good heavens.
Look!
Here it comes.
When Buck, Wilma, and Dr. Huer started on their expedition underground in the mechanical mole, Sergeant Carlborg, following orders and having no idea what might happen down there, went back to the main rocket ship hangar to contact the president's office by radio. It's there that we find him now as we turn the dial that'll project us ahead in time. Here we go, 500 years into the future.
Central Radio Bureau. Sergeant Carlberg calling Central Radio Bureau.
Central Radio Bureau, Stratton speaking.
Listen, Stratton. I've got to get an important message through to the office of the President.
Yes?
Captain Rogers and Lieutenant Wilma and Dr. Huer have just took off on their expedition under the ground in the mechanical mole. Ain't that something?
Yes, it certainly is. Did it sort of sudden, didn't they?
Well, they didn't want a lot of people around who might have gotten burned by the big heat ray in the nose of that machine.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll get that message.
And you know, they took off in that big machine just as calm and collected as if it was nothing at all.
Well, that's the way those folks are. I better get that message.
Oh!
Hey, what was that?
I don't know. It knocked me right off my chair onto the floor. Some incoming rocket ship must have banged into the side of this hangar.
What? Oh, there it goes again.
I'll go out and see what it is. I'll call you back and tell you...
No, wait a minute.
But maybe a ship was cracked up out there.
But if that's all it was, why should I feel it over here? I'm miles away from that spaceport of yours.
You mean you felt it too?
Well, like an earthquake. This whole building shook.
No. Listen. Stratton.
Yeah? What's the matter?
Municipal spaceport. Calling municipal spaceport.
Karlborg!
Municipal spaceport. Yeah, Karlborg.
Central Scientific Bureau speaking. Our seismographs have just registered a tremendous subterranean explosion.
I knew it.
Approximately 2 miles under the surface of your main landing field. Hello?
Captain Rogers.
Hello?
Calling Captain Rogers in the mechanical mole.
Hello,
Calling
Karlborg.
Captain Rogers.
Karlborg.
Dr. Huer.
Hello, Scientific Bureau.
Listen,
Hello?
Rogers.
This is Stratton, the Center Radio Crew.
Yes?
Dr. Huer's mechanical mole is down there.
What?
The mechanical mole. Something must have happened to it.
Good heavens. Is there any way of contacting it down there? Is it radio equipped?
Oh, Karlborg's trying to get them now. Can you hear him?
Karlborg. Sergeant Karlborg.
Talk to me so I can see what's happening. And down there under the ground, and the mechanical mole is blown up with them inside of it.
Karlborg, did they take a straight course down into the ground?
I don't know what they did. It's too late to save them now. They're killed. This is horrible. This is horrible. I shouldn't have ever let them go down there. An awful machine. It's a death machine. That's what it is.
Yes, sir. There's only one way to reach that mechanical mole, or what's left of it, with a long-range disintegrator.
Disintegrator?
Yes, by blasting away a long shaft straight into the ground.
But the sides of a shaft that deep will cave in.
Call out the Rocket Fleet Emergency Squad. Have them circle the area we're going to disintegrate in order to hold back the sides of it with long-range, non-recoil energy projectors.
Okay.
I'll take care of notifying the President's office of what's happened from here.
Yes, sir.
Now go to it. No, wait.
Yes?
Order an interplanetary transport ship made ready and equipped with the most powerful gravity ray available.
To pull them all up to the surface when you got a shaft down to it, eh?
That's right. Now, get going.
Right, sir.
Karlborg.
Yeah,
Sergeant Karlborg.
Speaking.
Have
Yes,
your ground crew erect standard framework number 3X5 directly above the spot where the mechanical mole descended immediately.
Oh, what's the use of that? That's a disintegrator framework.
The only possible chance we have of reaching the people trapped in that machine down there is by disintegrating our way down to them.
It's too late.
What?
It exploded within minutes. It's too late.
Do as I tell you. The sooner we can get that giant disintegrator going, the better our chance of saving them.
Saving them. It's too late. I tell you, they're lost. They're lost down there. It's too late. All right, now. Turn that disintegrator off.
Cut disintegrator!
No use, Major. As fast as you disintegrate out that hole, it fills in from the side.
Karlborg is right, Major. We've got less than half a mile down, and yet the force rays from the rocket fleet up above fail to keep the sides of that hole from falling in.
And that mechanical mole is 2 miles down. The Science Bureau said so.
But we've got to get down to that mole somehow. They may still be alive in it.
We can only wall up the sides of that hole as it goes down.
Take too long. Now listen.
Yes, sir?
A corpuscular repeller ray. It exerts a constant repelling force in all directions. By aiming it into the hole as we disintegrate our way down.
Yes. Dr. Huer has one of them things in his private laboratory.
Good. Maybe the very thing that'll save his life.
Well, I'll order it brought over here to the field right away.
Let's save his life.
What's that?
Oh, it's too late. It's too late to save him.
Have you tried to contact them again by radio, Karlborg?
Sure, I keep trying all the time, but what good is it? They're goners down there.
Stop blabbering about it being too late and stand by that radio unit.
Corpuscular repeller ray is on the way over here, Major.
Good. Then order the disintegrator to blast away again. Our only chance to reach that mechanical mole lies in the disintegrator.
Disintegrator, full blast!
Disintegrator, full blast!
Corpuscular repeller ray is on the way over here, Major.
Good. Then order on the disintegrator to blast away again.
Disintegrator.
Our only chance to reach that mechanical mole lies in the disintegrator. Disintegrator, full blast! Disintegrator, full blast!
Disintegrator.
What did you say, Buck?
Full blast.
And keep
Wait a
it going
minute.
full
Where are
blast.
we?
Where are we?
Buck, what's happened? I hear strange noises.
Huh?
Repeller ray in
Listen to
action.
me,
We can
Buck.
haul back the side.
Dr. Huer,
Gas pocket. Explosion.
but we're still in the mechanical mole.
Now, wait a minute.
We can't
What's
save it.
wrong here?
Thank goodness you've come to.
Come to. Look.
Now get that ray into position.
They're all piled up on the control board. They're upside down.
Dr. Huer, are you all right?
Sure. I'm all. We're still traveling. We're traveling straight downward. Cut off the power, Buck. If you can. Right. Right, sir. Great day. Explosion in that gas pocket must have knocked us all out.
But the power stayed on and the mole has kept digging its way down.
Right over the spot we blasted away.
All right, then.
That's it.
The explosion didn't
Now
wreck
turn on the
this machine.
disintegrator. Right, sir.
Thank goodness for that. Listen. What's that sound?
It's coming through the radio unit. Sounds like a disintegrator. Seems to me I heard voices, too. A lot of funny voices buzzing around in my head.
Me too. No wonder after the shock of that explosion.
Well, thank heaven they're all in one piece again.
Cut disintegrator.
Listen.
Cut disintegrator.
Those are real voices. They're what we've been hearing. And they've been coming through the radio unit, too.
It's no use.
Listen.
There's nothing we can do to keep the sides of this shaft we're blasting away from caving in.
Shaft, they're blasting away.
What's Major? They're still down there, trapped in that mechanical mold of the explosion. And heaven only knows how we'll be able to reach.
Wait a minute. Don't you see? Doctor, the explosion was felt up on the surface. They probably tried to contact us. That's why their radio transmitter's on up there. So, of course, we hear them. Oh, of course. Being out cold, we couldn't answer. So now, in order to rescue us, they're trying to disintegrate a shaft down here.
Oh, sure.
That voice is Major Stanton. We'd better contact him. By all means, Doc. Right away. Yes, sir. Calling Major Stanton. Calling Major Stanton.
Listen, the radio.
That's on the mechanical mold wavelength.
Hey, Major Stanton.
Impossible. Hello?
Hello, Major. This is Buck Rogers.
What?
Hey, hello up there.
Captain Rogers. I told you they were all right now. Captain Rogers, where are you? What happened?
Well, we ran into a gas pocket, Major, and the blame thing sort of blew up on us.
Oh, thank heaven you're all right again. Or are you?
Well, a little shook up, that's all.
It doesn't seem possible, Captain. That explosion fairly rocked the whole city.
Yeah, it kind of banged things around down here, too. You see, when we came to a minute ago, we found the mechanical mole was still plowing its way downward. But we've cut off the power now.
Oh, then it's still in working order.
Yeah?
Word that you're all right has got to all the people up here, Captain. They're cheering and yelling all over the landing field. And many are on their knees offering thanks.
Well, tell them we're all okay and that everything's all right.
I will. But now, is there anything we can do to help you return safely to the surface? How far down are you?
Well, I don't know. You see, most of the instruments here on the control board are smashed. And at the rate we were going, there's no telling how far downward we've traveled since that explosion.
I see. But, of course, you're returning to the surface now, so
Returning to the surface?
Yes, of course.
Oh, not a bit of it. We're just getting started on this underground exploring expedition.
But good heavens, Captain
Isn't
Rogers.
that right, Wilma?
Sure.
Dr. Huer?
Absolutely.
Sure, Major. But don't worry. We'll keep in touch with you by radio. And if anything exciting happens, we'll let you know.
Amazing.
Anything exciting happens? Huh. Well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't miss the next episode for anything.
Welcome back. Well, Alan, what did you think of these first 4 episodes?
You know, it's funny having listened to the run of Flash Gordon. These didn't feel quite as polished as those Flash Gordon episodes did, but it was still great to see Buck Rogers and Wilma Deering and everybody in action. I do find the addition of Dr. Huer interesting because I feel like that's the direct influence of Flash Gordon, where, you know, in the original stories, there wasn't a Dr. Huer, but then when Flash Gordon, you know, Dr. Zarkov played such a big role, then you had to have a doctor as well for the Buck Rogers serials.
And maybe not as crazy as Dr. Zarkov, but still as smart. I love the adventurous setup, leaving aside that the whole expedition moved ridiculously fast. Once they got started, I thought there were some great suspenseful moments, and I appreciated their readiness to journey on despite the difficulties they encountered. And of course, as always in the world of Buck Rogers radio, Killer Kane shows the one thing they haven't figured out in the future is security, as Killer Kane is always escaping from prison. That's his big talent. And I guess the one other thing you have to praise is Sergeant Carl Bark's cool-headed demeanor.
It's funny because he really is like a breakout character for me, because he's given a bit role, but man, that actor just made the most of it. I thought that he was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I have no idea if he ever appeared in this again, but it's like, yeah, just went for it with full gusto.
Yeah, and I agree. Oh, hey, I just made this mole thing that can go to the center of the earth. Great, let's get started. Maybe do some testing first.
Yeah, but we don't have time for that in adventure serials. Now, we'll talk a bit more about your Buck Rogers comic next week, but I wanted to ask you about Green Archer comics and kind of your own journey with comics. When did you first become interested in comics, either as a reader or if you experimented with writing them before? And what were the first books you read?
So, I've been a comics fan as long as I can remember, at least since I was 5 years old, when my mom took me to our local mall and they had a poor guy in a probably asbestos lined Hulk suit, handing out comics to little kids. And I was just hooked on comics from there. But I was a DC boy growing up. So even though my first experience was Hulk, our local comic book shop had had Superman, Batman, Green Arrow. So that was kind of where my love really started.
Now, one thing that's kind of interesting about Green Archer comics is that you do have a bunch of different titles, but they all, and they cross some different comic subgenres, but they all seem to tie back into cybersecurity or information security in some ways. What led you to establish a company with that sort of focus?
So they say write what you know, and I've been doing cybersecurity or information security for 30 years, almost as long as it's been an actual profession. And so it was easy to incorporate that in, turning Johnny Dollar from a insurance investigator to a cyber insurance investigator. That's a world that I know really well. So that was a kind of an easy thing to do. And we had so much success with the Johnny Dollar comic that it just kept doing that, because that makes it a little bit easier to write. And writing with these public domain characters that I know and love so much, that's even better, because I'm telling stories, trying to carry on the tradition. I don't want to rewrite Johnny Dollar. I don't want to rewrite Buck Rogers. I want to tell new stories that feel like they are tied to the original characters.
Now, Alan, you do have a special giveaway. Alas, it has nothing to do with Popsicle Pete. But it's a bit cooler than that. Alan, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So we're going to run a giveaway just for your listeners until the end of the year. When we did the Kickstarter for the Buck Rogers campaign, we made 2 comics that we made 2 special metal covers for those comics. So you cannot get them through airport security. Sorry. We had a couple of extra, and so we're going to give those away to 2 people in the U.S. or Canada. If you go to greenarcher.io/greatadventurers, you can enter the giveaway. It'll run until the end, till December 31st, 2025. Put in your name and email address, and we won't collect any data on you unless you want to subscribe to our mailing list, which we'd love. And again, on January 1st of 2026, we'll draw 2 winners and send them a copy of the comic.
Thanks, Alan. And I'll be sure to include a link to that in the show notes. Well, now it is time to thank our Patreon supporter of the day. And I want to thank Jeffrey, Patreon supporter since June of 2023, currently supporting the podcast at the secret agent level of $4 or more per month. Thank you so much for your support, Jeffrey. And that will actually do it for today. We will be back next Tuesday with the conclusion of this story, but be sure and join us back here on Saturday for Cloak and Dagger. And Alan will look to having you back then. But in the meantime, do send your comments to box13@greatdetectives.net. But from Boise, Idaho, this is your host, Adam Graham, signing off.